Hey YouTubers, it's Vanessa. Today is Friday, so here comes another installment of To My Weight Loss Journeys vlog. And I just want to let you know that I'm kind of winging it today. I didn't write down any notes, so I hope I'm not too scatterbrained. But today I wanted to talk about something that had helped me along my journey, and that was running. Now, I always enjoyed running, but I never really ran. Like, I would run at like 4.0 and call it a day. And that's totally fine. Everyone starts out somewhere, believe me. And so when I started out at 225 pounds, I started working out at Planet Fitness, and I would get on the treadmills and just see how far I could run for how long. Now, when I first started out running, like I said, it was 4.0 miles per hour, and I would be able to run for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that, and believe me, I'm so happy that I did. So, like I said, I started at 4.0, and then eventually, I would go up to 4.5, 4.6 when I felt adventurous. And so, I don't know when it was, but I do know that the more the weight comes off, the easier it is to run. Believe me. I don't know if you've heard that. I heard it when I first started out, and I was like, oh God, I hope so, because it's very difficult running when you have all that weight on you. So like I said, I started out at 225 pounds, and I would run at 4.0, and then as time progressed, I would eventually get up. After the 3-month mark, what I started doing is what they call, I guess, high intensity interval training. And so what that is where you just set a time, and for me, this is what I did, so it doesn't necessarily say that it's going to work for you or help you, and there may be other ways that you guys know that may be different. But what I did was I would run for 2 minutes and then walk for 1 minute. And I still do that to this day. In fact, I did it today. But no matter where your starting point is, like I would start running at 4.5 for 2 minutes and then walk at 2.5 for 1. If you feel like that 4.5 is too high for you, then do it at 4.0. Now, I'm a short girl, so I notice my stride is a lot different than my husband's stride. So everybody's top speed at their weight at that time is going to be different for everyone. So like I said, I had started at 4.5, 2 minutes, and then 2.5 for 1 minute. Just to give you a thing to show how far I've progressed, I'm currently now at 6.5 and 3.5 for my 2-1. So it really does help. And also what that does is it gets you used to going that fast, even though it's only for 2 minutes. So say I'm doing 6.5 for 2 minutes and 3.5 for 1. Now, whenever I go to try and just do a long run, like a whole 30-minute run, I'll be able to do that whole 30-minute run at 5.5 or 6.0 and not feel so tired, so strenuous of a workout, because of the fact that I'm doing the 6.5 for 2 minutes. My body's like, hey, we can handle this 5.5, we're cool with that, you know what I mean? So anyways, off track a little bit, but when I started, it was 4.5 and 2.5. So just give that a try and just see how that goes. Even if you're not a runner, you can run for 2 minutes. Even if you can't run for 2 minutes, do it for 1. Do 4.5 for 1 minute and 2.5 for 1 minute. And just see where it goes, see where it takes you. And then once you get used to that, up it a little bit. Never get complacent. If you get complacent, then you're not doing your body any good. You have to progress, okay? So if your heart rate isn't getting like it used to, and you're not sweating like you used to at 4.5, it's time to go up. That's what I found anyway for me. So after 3 months of doing that, I started in June of 2012. In October of 2012, we moved to the Fort Worth, Texas area. And they have tons of races here. I mean, every weekend there's always something going on. And so I've always wanted to join a 5K, never thinking I could run it, but at least join it and just see how it goes. And so we had joined our first 5K in October of 2012, and I was hooked. I mean, the adrenaline you get, the feeling you get when you cross that finish line and everyone's cheering for you, you know that you have accomplished something amazing. So anyway, so we started in October of 2012 running 5Ks. And once we run that first one, we were like, okay, every month we're going to find a 5K somewhere and do it. So we ran one November, December, January, February, March, April, May, and then in June, we decided, okay, time to progress. 5Ks, I don't want to say are getting easy by any means. Running is running, okay? It's hard, but it's so rewarding. So we decided we're going to go up to a 10K in June of 2012. Or 2013. Sorry, June 2013. So we ran our first 10K in June and had a blast. I was hoping to be done in under an hour and 15, an hour and 20, but it is so different running from a treadmill onto pavement, especially when you have people cheering you on. You really do run faster, and it really does help. So I did mine in an hour and 5 minutes, so I was very, very proud of that. Now, we haven't ran a race since June. We did a biking race, and that's what you'll see behind me is all of our race bibs and our pictures, and I'll show you that at another time. But it's really neat to post your accomplishments and all of your races and stuff. And so, anyways, so our next 10K is going to be in 2 weeks. So I'm totally pumped. Of course, we haven't ran a 10K since June. And so, in the meantime, I'm also training for a half marathon. Now, most people do training for like half marathons in like 10 weeks or 12 weeks. Well, I'm giving myself like 24 weeks because I don't want to rush myself. I don't want to feel like, oh my God, I don't think I can make it. I'm going to have to walk, or I'm going to injure myself, because definitely you can injure yourself if you don't prepare. So anyway, our half marathon is going to be in February of 2014. Yeah, 14. And so anyway, so right now I'm doing half marathon training at the same time, trying to get back up to where I used to be, because like I said, our last race was in June, so it's been a while. So today I ran 4.5 miles, and I did the HIIT, which is high intensity interval training, and I did it for 2 minutes at 6.5, 1 minute at 3.5, and I was able to do my 4.5 miles, and I think it was 55 minutes, something like that. I posted the picture on my Instagram, and I'll put that link below if you guys want to go check it out. Anyway, so that's one thing I would say. I'm almost at 10 minutes, so I want to hurry this up, but that's one thing I would say that's definitely helped me in my weight loss is running. It not only, it really does shape your body up. I lost lots of inches off my stomach once I realizing I started to run. My thighs have shaped up nicely. Of course, I still have lots to lose, but it really does the body good, as they would say. So I would just say, if you haven't started, if you haven't tried it, or if you have tried it and you failed, try again. Please, please, please. I would never have thought I would have ran my first 5K race at 195 pounds. I would never have thought that. But I did, and I ran some of it and I walked some of it, but I finished and I felt amazing. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So I just want to say I hope everyone has a great weekend, and if you have any questions about running, ask me. If I don't know the answer, I'll definitely ask my husband, who's a physical therapist, and he may know the answer, going through all the studies and everything. So anyway, I hope everyone's doing well, and have a great weekend. Bye.